really sad, like driving to work. Just having like all these thoughts. It's been a long week. I am in desperate need of just an absolute sort out because I've just been on an emotional roller coaster this week. So I've put a plan in place today. It is Sunday and I'm ready to just have a complete and utter reset for the week. So I've put a plan in place and I thought I'd take you along with me today so that we can reset together. So this is my little agenda for the day. Melly Self-Care Sunday. Today's agenda for the ultimate mental reset. Clean bedding, morning walk to clear your mind, a nourishing breakfast, open Hagrid's salon because as you can see, I need it. This is going to be a nightmare to brush through. That's the only thing about having curly hair is the actual management of it, because it's so tangled and it's looking very ratty. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a rat all week. Bubble bath with extra bubbles, of course. I need the extra bubbles. Face mask and YouTube, and then a reading session with my bat boys. So I'm gonna get back to reading the last book of Akatar. I'm now about, I think I'm nearly 300 pages in, so I think there's another like 400 pages left. It's like the biggest book that I've ever read. So I have been in such a reading slump for the whole of February, to be honest. It took me so long to read the one before it, which was the little novella. I think it took me like 2 weeks to read that, and then I've just still been reading this one on and off, and not for no fault of like not enjoying it. I just haven't been in the mental headspace to be reading. And then the last one is ice cream and a movie. So me and Dari got me a Ninja Creamy for Valentine's Day, which was so wonderful. And finally yesterday we went out and got some protein powder and we made 2 different flavors. So we've made a cookies and cream one and what did I make? A raspberry like jammy dodger one I thought I would make. So we've put them in the freezer. And of course you need to wait like 12 to 24 hours, so we're gonna try them out later. So really excited to try that out for the first time. So this day is all about just regaining some control back, getting some mental clarity, not pushing myself too much, and just getting all of my ducks in a row and things ready for the week ahead. And just to acknowledge that I've had a really tough week and it came out of nowhere and just hit me like a ton of bricks. So now I'm taking the time to just acknowledge that it's been a tough week and that's fine. And now it's time to start pulling myself together again and start filling my cup back up. So if you've been feeling the same as me, let's do it together and have a lovely Sunday reset. Ooh, but first we need some coffee, don't we? Let's make a cup of coffee together. In the words of Lorelei Gilmore, coffee and an IV, please. Right, let's make a coffee. I'm actually in 2 minds. 1 minute. I'm in 2 minds today about actually if to go out or to drag my walking pads out of retirement. Because I bought it this time last year and I was loving it, I was using it. And then as soon as the sun came out, I was like, I want to walk outside now. So it's just become sort of obsolete and it's just been used as a coat rack. So yeah, I mean, today is the perfect day to actually have a bit of Cosy Cardio, really. I don't even know if you heard any of that then. It is so noisy in this kitchen. I've literally got the tumble dryer on, I've got the washing machine on, and then obviously when the kettle's on, nobody can hear a thing. So anyway, making a brew, a little bit of coffee. It's actually my 3rd coffee of the day. Bit of syrup. Let's get the milk. And I'm gonna have some breakfast as well. I've been having actually a pretty healthy week. But when it's actually come to like the evenings, I've just been basically rotting in bed, and I've been binge watching the program You. So I've literally this whole week, I've watched the whole series from like 1 to 4, and like all 40 episodes. I've watched them all this week. I love it, I absolutely love it. What was great was that I completely forgot what happened in the last season. So that was really lovely because I got to, you know, be surprised by everything. So what's been happening in the evenings is the sweets that I bought for Dari. He's had them like in his bedside table drawer. So as I've just been there, I may have consumed nearly a packet of them. And what was more funny was that Dari was in his like room using like his laser printer and things, and his machine was going off, and then like I'm there rustling in the bags of the sweets, and then I just hear from him, "Get out the sweets!" But of course, I was already in the sweets. Like, I was searching for the very specific. There was like these white sweets in the packet, and they tasted like milk bowls. I love milk bowls, so I was just searching for them, and yeah, just eating them. But yeah. So this week I have definitely had a complete sugar rush, and I just need to add that to the reset. Just like cut down on the sugar. I never restrict, I never, you know, cut things out completely, but I know when I've overdone it, and you feel that sugar hangover, and you feel groggy and fatigued and tired, and you add that to an already emotional week, it just adds fuel to the fire. So I know when I've consumed too much sugar, I know when I've not been making the best choices with my food intake and not hydrating myself enough and just everything. I know when I've overdone it. I know when the all or nothing mindset has hit me. So that's another reason for the reset today, and to just sort myself out and things. So it's still raining. Might get the walking pad out. Should we get the walking pad out? I swear, like every time I move you, like it just looks so dark and messy in this kitchen. We desperately want to change the colour of it. It was originally like white and magnolia in here. I can't stand magnolia, so we painted it brown after looking at loads of different Pinterest photos, and it looks great in the winter when you've got like the twinkle lights and things. It looks really cozy. But when it comes to like spring and summer, it just looks so dark and depressing. So we really do need to change it. And we need a good like sort out of all of the bits over there. I've recently moved some bits around. Like the bins used to be over there by like the fridge and stuff. And then like Tabby's litter was like over here. But like that whole little like pantry area, not back there, over there. Just looks so messy. So eventually we will get around to that. Now that we've done the bedroom was top priority this year. Now that we've done that, we just need to finish off the decorations in there. I want to film that for you guys because we've got like tree branch lights to go where the bed is. So all behind, and then we've got a few like whimsical things. We've got like a sun and moon like lights, and then we've got a few more cushions to go onto the bed and things. So yeah, I want to get that all finished and things, so it's all like so celestial. It was like a hint of gothic, but not too much. Kind of a nod to, you know, fantasy and things, and then I've got that Valaris print as well to go behind the bed. So it was like a little bit of a hint to Akatar, but yeah, so we just need to have a day and just do that as well. I think that's kind of like the plan this year. It's a little bit more low-key, just to sort things out. It's sort out year, do you know what I mean? We need a right good sort out. Right, I'm still deciding if I'm gonna go out for a walk or get the walking pad out. I really just wanted to go out and get some fresh air, so we'll see. First things first, I need some breakfast. So I have been seeing this sticky toffee oats recipe all over my TikTok by this creator called Ellie Gibson. So I really wanted to recreate it. So I've gathered all of like the ingredients. I've got oats, I've got flax seeds, I've got some chopped up like dates that I got from Sainsbury's, maple syrup. I don't have any cinnamon. I completely ran out of cinnamon, but I really want to try it. So I might add in a little bit of the cinnamon swirl because it's very cinnamony. So I think if I just put like a little tiny bit in. It also says almond butter. I'm allergic to nuts, and I got this wow butter from Holland & Barrett. I actually bought a jar of this last year to try. I never got round to it. I left it in the cupboards. For some reason, I was just scared to try the fake peanut butter that is literally made for people with nut allergies. So I just never tried it. Finally got the courage to try it. I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous because it is genuinely made for people who are allergic to nuts. Finally thought, right, I'm going to try it in January. Looked at the date, it was out of date. So Dari went to Holland & Barrett and got me one the other day. So I'm finally going to try it and see what it's like. So I hope that it goes well with it. Obviously, I don't know what peanuts taste like, but I need a knife. When I looked on all the reviews, a load of people were saying that it tastes basically exactly like peanut butter. It is a fantastic substitute for peanut butter. So why am I making this so difficult for myself? My God. Right, okay. So this is like the consistency. Let's just give it a bit of a... It smells like peanuts. Like when you go... I remember the smell of like peanuts and things when I was a kid. My mum's friends used to own a like a pet shop, and they used to sell like nuts and things in there. And yeah, this smells exactly like that. This genuinely is made for people who are allergic to nuts, and I feel nervous to try it. How ridiculous is that? It's actually made out of soya, toasted soyas. Just toasted soya. So it's got toasted soya oil, cane sugar, palm oil, and sea salt. That's it. There is no nuts in this. Let's give it a go. Oh my God. Like coated everything. Tell me why can my nervous system not determine that this is safe for me? Wow, that's crazy. I'm guessing it tastes like peanuts. I don't know. If you or a member of your family have a peanut allergy, could you let me know if you've tried this and if it actually does taste like peanuts? Yeah. It's very... It just coated absolutely everything in my mouth to like a film. I think for the sauce that goes on top of this sticky toffee oats, you mix it with a bit of maple syrup and a bit of milk. So I think that will go nice with it. I can't imagine eating that on toast, like when people have, you know, peanut butter on toast. I can't imagine eating that. Just gonna give it a go. I think once all the flavours are mixed together, it should taste lovely. Let's give it a go. Right, we'll start off with a cute little bowl, and then we shall do the oats. So if you ever see when I've basically put the bowl down and then I put my ingredients in, I'm actually measuring it from the minus.
So you can just set whatever food it is on there, set it to minus, and then I want to pour out about 40 grams. Nope. Never get this right. The amount of times that I've actually been doing this, I still never get it right. There we go. There we go, that'll do, 40 grams. Just a cool little trick that I think most people know, but like when I started weighing things out, I didn't know that little trick. So it's really helpful. And then we're gonna do the flax seeds. Never tried flax seeds. Doing a lot of firsts today, aren't we? Let's see. Oh no, I am telling a lie. I have tried flax seeds, but it was in a mix with like chia seeds and a few other things that I got from M&S, I think it was. So I'm gonna do about, it was like a tablespoon, so I think that was like 7 grams or something. Yeah, lovely. Get that in. And then I think I'm gonna do 200 milliliters of milk. 100. Let's go a little bit more. I usually put about 180 in for my oats, but it said 250 ml for this recipe. I'm not bothering putting on the hob either. Actually, I'm just going to do 180 because it looks fine. And then I'm just going to put a capful of the cinnamon syrup in to sort of act as the cinnamon flavour. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it as well, so I think it'll help. Right, so let's just give that a bit of a stir. And like I said, I'm just going to pop it in the microwave instead of doing it on the hob, because I always just put my oats in the microwave. I like a simple life. So it also said about putting the dates in the actual oats, but because I'm microwaving it, I think I'm just going to leave all of these to go onto the top. I think that'll be fine once it all mixes together anyway, so that's fine. Right, whilst that's doing, let's make the sauce. So I think we're going to do, make sure this is on grams. Lovely. I'm still nervous about this, you know. I know that sounds very weird. Oh wow, that wasn't 10 grams. Oh well, let's go 15. It was equal parts maple syrup and peanut butter, I believe. So let's just do 15 grams of this. Yeah, let's go with that. Lovely. I'm just going to mix it first and then see if it needs the dash of milk, because obviously if we're not using proper almond butter, I need to see what consistency it turns out like. Yeah. Right. I think it's a bit more like drizzly, so I'm going to pop a little tiny bit of milk in. Let's just see. I'm going to just weigh it just so that I know how much I've actually put in. Right, I've put like 10 milliliter in. Please mix. I think it's a bit too runny now, guys. What do you think? Right. Let's see. Well, the consistency seems about right. Yeah. Okay, let's get all the toppings on. Okay, so I've just weighed out 30 grams of these dates. Just pop them on. And then we can just drizzle this sauce on. Ew, look at that. Very aesthetic. Oh my god. Just realised I've completely forgotten to put the salt and the ginger in. Oh well. I'm trying to think if I was meant to put honey in it as well. Let's try it. Let's see it first. Okay, so we've got our bowl. Now let's
give it a go. Still think that sticky toffee sauce, don't really know what makes it sort of sticky toffee if it's not really got much caramel in it, because I know the dates will add a caramel flavour, but it is nice. I just don't know if I like peanut butter. I don't know if I like the taste of that. It is nice, actually. I think with the dates, it's nice. So. It is nice. It's just different. It's just different to anything I've ever tried. You get the sweetness from the dates. It is. It is nice. It is very nice, actually. She says very unconvincingly. Yeah, I do like it. I do like it. I do wonder if maybe if I'd have just done like a honey and a maple syrup, I wonder if that would have just given you the same sort of, you know, nice sort of sticky toffee flavouring. Because sticky toffee to me is you know, quite sweet and caramelised. So it is nice though. Yeah. I like the dates in it. The dates is very nice. It's actually not too... What I find when I've been making my oats is that I have been making it either too sweet or too like spicy, like with too much spices added in. So this is actually really nice. This is not overpowering and you do get to try all different bits. I'm just not convinced with that peanut butter. But again, I just think it's because I've never tried it before. And my nervous system is like, you're eating peanut butter, you're gonna die. I think that's what's going through my head. I had an attack when I was in Iceland with Dari. We were celebrating his 30th birthday. And I thought that I was fine with almonds. I had been drinking almond milk all throughout my sort of beginning of my weight loss journey. And I'd never really tried almonds. I knew I was majorly allergic to peanuts and hazelnuts. I think that also included cashews, but I never attempted to try the cashews like during my childhood and things. And then I thought I would try the almond milk in my coffee one day, had no issue with it. I also tried almond butter to make some little protein balls from some protein powder that I'd got. So I was trying out a recipe with that and I was fine eating them. However, I went to Iceland and because of that, I thought I must not be allergic to almonds. So I tried to have an almond croissant in Iceland at a little cafe that we'd gone to. And you know the second that you shouldn't have had something. Because I was trying to convince myself, I was like, no, everything's fine. But it wasn't. My tongue was tingling, I was starting to feel asthmatic, and my throat started closing up and things. What had then happened was we had quite a long walk back to the hotel. We had these horrible blistering winds. and we were walking back. We were absolutely windswept. We were going through the rain as well, and didn't realise it at the time, but I was having a complete attack during them moments. I'd got back to the hotel. We were absolutely soaking wet after all the rain. I was so out of breath. Just sort of laid down onto the bed, and I was absolutely itching everywhere. I'd come out in all of these hives. I'd started just basically feeling really woozy and just a little bit delirious as well. Like I was just absolutely giggling. And yeah, we'd realised, we were like, this is from an allergic reaction. So we'd ended up finding a pharmacy in Iceland and managed to get an antihistamine, and it was just one of the worst things ever. We'd gone to a restaurant that was near the pharmacy to basically get a drink, get some food and things, and I was just in the toilet, and I was absolutely, I was about to faint. I was in absolute agony. My stomach was like in knots, just trying to tear out of me. I felt like I had, you know, like the alien coming out of me. I felt absolutely awful. And the second that I'd got some food in me and things, I had to have such tiny bites of food, and just slow sip of drinks and things, and eventually the antihistamine kicked in, and I started to feel better. The highs calmed down, and you know, the reaction wasn't as evasive anymore. It calmed down, so that was good. But I just couldn't believe it. And yeah, so I felt a bit stupid after, because I was like, oh my god, you know, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. We were googling like how to contact, you know, the emergency services in Iceland, because we were like but yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, so I think that's why I'm having a bit of a, it's just whenever I smell it, you know, whenever I smell the peanuts, I think, you know, I'm about to go into an attack. But it is nice though. If you want to try this, give it a go, because it is really, really nice. Yeah, it is nice. Right, I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to let you enjoy just watching me eat. And then we'll see what the weather's like. And then we might go for a walk, or we might pull out the walker pad. So I've finished all of that, and I definitely will be trying that again. I want to try it with a few more different combinations, try it without the peanut butter and the maple syrup, maybe try it with a bit of honey instead on top. That came to about 485 calories, 16 grams of protein and nearly 10 grams of fibre. So it is quite a high calorie breakfast. I would struggle to use that breakfast for my calorie deficit, like during the week and things, so because that's quite a high amount of calories. I would rather have breakfast more sort of towards 300 calories and then save them additional 200 calories for like some evening dessert or snacks and things, but yeah, or just more towards my lunch, because I don't really have breakfast that high when I'm in my deficit. For maintenance, fantastic, that would be great for that and things, but yeah, sticking to a calorie deficit, I definitely think this nearly added about 100 calories, and if I'm not a massive fan of the actual flavour of this, I would just prefer to swap that out for honey, because I love a bit of honey. I've basically been sticking to my maintenance calories this week. I'd gone quite a bit over on Tuesday because we'd ordered a takeaway. Well, I'd ordered a takeaway. And Tuesday was like the lowest I've had from this week. I basically had the emotional roller coaster of Monday and just suddenly crying on the way to work and just ruminating all these negative thoughts and things. And then I was just getting on with my work, trying to perk myself up and things. I was still sort of crying in the office, like as I was just processing everything. So I was doing all my orders and things. I'd managed to do 20 orders, and then there was a problem with the printer. Started having blue lines on the printing and things. So I was like, oh my god, this Monday hates me. I'm having the worst Monday ever. So I was like, oh, right, okay. So I contacted my printer lease company, and they said that they would get a tech engineer out to me on Tuesday. So I'd gone back in on Tuesday, said to them, you know, I'm in the office 9 till 3. They didn't turn up until 10 to 3. So I was just doing work and things on the computer. I actually designed a new weight loss journal, which I'm excited to show you guys and things. So I was doing that, just fully focused on the computer, waiting in. And then, yeah, they came and said that I needed a new drum for the printer. And then they said it would be Thursday earliest that they could fit it. So I said, right, okay, that's fine. So I thought, I'm just going to stay home all on Wednesday to just sort myself out. And I was so emotional and just absolutely bawling my eyes out. On Tuesday, I'd come home, crying on the car on the way home. You know, came upstairs, say hi to Dari, he'd finished work early, blubbered saying hi to Dari, and then I just went straight to bed, and I didn't have the energy for absolutely anything, and I'm quite a restless person. I get a bit bored just laying in bed, so I need to do something. I like to keep myself busy, so for me to just go into bed and just stay put, I stayed put there all night. Like, I didn't come downstairs at all. I just stayed there and I put Netflix on, and I just came off my phone. I just needed a complete distraction. So yeah, Dari kept popping in to see if I was all right, and you know, he came in and said, what do you want for dins and things, and then I was like, it's all sorted, it's on its way, all you need to do is answer the door. And things. So yeah, we just got I just got like a burger and chips and things, and then we just both ate in bed, just had a chat and things, and then yeah, I watched You all night on Netflix, and that was it really. And then I just stayed home on Wednesday, had a bit of a sort out, a tidy up, just pottered around and things. Was meant to go back into the office on Thursday, but then they messaged and said the tech engineer wouldn't be there till Friday. So I was like, oh, I can't, I'm lost without my printer. Like, I needed my printer. So yeah, then came back in on Friday, got the rest of your orders out and things, and then yeah, then still crying. But it was getting less and less, and yesterday was really nice because we went out with like my mum, dad and sister, and we just had a bit of a walk. We went for some food at the Hungry Horse, and then we then got some dessert at like an ice cream place, and just had like a mooch around like B&M and things like that, so that was nice. And then yeah, then last night I just had a bit of a chill, and then here we are today with the reset. So that is your whole weekly roundup of my unhinged week. So yeah, it's been a fun week, guys. I've loved it. But I think it is, you know, it's so important to recognise when we actually need that time to just reset and sort ourselves out and just allow the time to wallow. I just needed a week of wallowing, it appears, and you know what, it's so healthy to just cry it out and take that time that you need to process it, really. So yeah, that's exactly what I've been doing. My eyes hurt. And yeah, that's it really. It's been a hell of a week. So onwards and upwards, basically. Feel your feelings and move through it. That's what I want to do. I don't want to ruminate and constantly be in that cycle. So I want to break the cycle, so hence today, and hence sort myself out. And I thought I'd take you guys with me, to just show a realistic, honest, unhinged, slightly messy woman trying to sort her life out. So so yeah, yeah, it's absolutely pissing it down. This is a very chatty vlog, isn't it? Right, anyway, I am going to pop the washing into the dryer now, so that we've at least got some fresh bedding, because the worst thing is whenever I wash the bedding, I always leave it till last minute, and we tend to go upstairs because I've forgotten, and then realise, you know, I need to dry it after washing it, so I'm going to do that now so that it's all sorted. So I might just do my little session here, because I've got a little TV that I set up. I brought this TV in for my tummy tuck recovery when I did all this room up. As like my little recovery room. So I kept the TV in here because it's been great. So I might just set up the walking pads, and then, because here it is over here. In all of its glory, it has just become a little coat rack. My whole room is an absolute mess. I've got all of these bits here that need selling, and then I want to go through all of my clothes and things from my double rail. Yeah, I just want to have a good sort out and get all of them listed on Vinted eventually. And then I've got bits that I've already taken photos of ready for Vinted, and then this is just an abomination. So yeah. I mean, the whole plan was to actually get outside and get some fresh air and things, but I did go out for a walk yesterday, so, and that was nice. So maybe today it will be nice to have a bit of cozy cardio. Yeah, let's get it out. I just need to move this mat out of the way, and then I can pop this down. I just need to find the I just need to find the plug-in for it, because I don't think I've used this since like April, May time, I think. I've just noticed the belt needs moving to one side as well. Turns out the wire was actually still plugged in. Chatty! It was still plugged in to my extension. Lovely. I'd accidentally scratched this when I used to have it like leaning on that wall over there. So yeah, I got a bit scratched, but as you can see, the belt is on this side at the minute. It's gone from here, so I might just, oh god, I need to find the remote. The remote is either in one of these drawers or it's in this. No, that's lights. Or it's in this drawer. Well, this is going to be annoying, isn't it, if I can't find a remote? Why must I be so disorganised in life? Note to self, sort yourself out, woman. Oh, there's a pose. Oh my god. Oh no. Is it in here? No. Is it in this? Ooh. Yeah, that's the one. Get it! It's absolutely covered in dust. Yep. It works. So I'm just going to run it. And then see if it just readjusts the belt.
because if not, you have to basically use an Allen key to just move it along. And then guess what? We're gonna have to find an Allen key. This is causing more stress than it's worth. Right, is it? No, the belt's still being a pain, isn't it? Actually, I'm just gonna speed it up. See if I don't want to adjust it if it just needs a bit of a run. I got this one from eBay, and then it was also selling the same exact one on Amazon as well. So when it sold out on eBay, I'd linked it all on Amazon for you guys. And yeah, look, it's moving. So that's good. So this isn't like the top of the range like model or anything, but when I was using it, it's absolutely fab. I just had those things with the belts that I was aware of from like the instructions and things. And also this one only says for up to 45 minutes. So you basically have to go on it for 45 minutes. If you want to do longer, you just hop off it for about 10 minutes, let it cool down, and then go back on it. So yeah. But to be honest, that was perfectly fine for me and things. I was actually watching Desperate Housewives when I got this. So I would like watch an episode of Desperate Housewives on my TV as I was on it. I think it's actually adjusted itself, so I don't need to get the Allen key out. Amazing! Right, I've just changed out of my Oodie. Just popped this little yoga coffee naps thing on. And yeah, let's get some snacks, let's get a drink, and let's choose what we want on whilst we do a bit of Cosy Cardio. Right, I've got one of my little Miyoki cups, and I'm just gonna have, been loving this orange and pineapple squash from Asda. I have quite a lot of it. I don't count the calories in the squash either. I never have. So this will be a nice little drink to have. Maybe have some popcorn, maybe some Wotsits or something for a little snack. Yeah, I've grabbed some Wotsits. They'll be nice to have. Right, so we've got our little station with our snacks. Right, let's have a look, see what's on the list. Oh, do you know, I might watch this because it came up as a suggestion for because I watched you. This looks quite good.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah,
So nice.
let's watch this.
Okay, so I basically keep everything in arm's length when I'm on this. This has started already. Because there's nothing worse than trying to get off this thing when it's already on. So I have everything at the ready. That is all at arm's length. I use one of these bottles for obvious reasons, that it is leak proof and things, you know, obviously over an electric treadmill. So I tend to just like walk on like 5 and things, so I'm just going to show you the sort of speed that I do. Just like speed it up. A lot of people wanted to like hear the noise of it when I was posting about it last time, so yeah. I fear if I turn around I will fall over, so this is the noise of it. It's not really that, I don't find it bothersome, like when you've got something on and things, like it's no issue. But yeah, you can go faster on it, but I generally think if I had a holder on it, that would be so much better. Yeah, I'm just going to move you so that you can see.
think it would be nice to get this diffuser on as well, so I'm going to pop in some of this chocolate orange essential oil. Probably used too much. I'm just going to pop the disco ball bit back on. There we go, I absolutely love this. And then it just lights up as well. And put it on for an hour. And it smells lovely. And I might as well pop a candle on as well for the full ambiance. Lovely. There we go, candles on, snacks at the ready. Let's start our cozy cardio. So I've just paused it a minute so you can see what happens when it gets to 45. Oh! It's not doing it. I just remembered this completely wrong. Sure, it stopped when it got to 45 minutes. Alrighty then. It did. It just stopped at like, what was it? It was just past 50 minutes. So, yeah. That's the only thing with this particular one. It has like a cut-off time. Maybe it was 50 minutes, not 45. Because I think I set this at like 3 to 4 minutes in. So, yeah. Just after 50 minutes. But yeah. That was a lovely little cozy cardio session. And I'm about halfway into the film. So yeah, I might go have some lunch now. That was good. I liked that. I really did enjoy that. That was good. And I was really getting into the film as well. So yeah, I feel good. Feel good after that. Lovely. So yeah, I think I'll try and get into more of my cozy cardio sessions when the weather's pants. And then yeah, make
make a bit more of an effort to get out on my walks and things, because I love my walks. I love walking. It's just, you know, does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? It is good for your mental health and everything. So yeah, this was a lovely little session. I'm gonna go have some lunch now because I'm a bit hungry now for some lunch, and I'm a bit hot in this as well. So yeah, let's go collapse on the couch, shall we? I think I'm just gonna make like a nice omelette. I was gonna have some like scrambled egg on toast, but I'm thinking an omelette would be nice. I spotted the chicken in the fridge and I just thought a chicken and cheese omelette would be really nice. I've not made one in a while, so yeah, let's make it.
Right, so I think I'm just gonna have 2 eggs. 2 egg omelette. And then, oh, god damn it. And then a bit of cheese, and maybe some cucumber on the side. I think that'll be nice. I tend to, oh my god, I tend to just do a bit of Philadelphia in there as well. Can't seem to get my hands on the lightest Philadelphia. It is literally nowhere to be found in my local Asda. They have it like intermittently, so I've been using the light one. There's only like 16 grams I had left of that. And I'm just going to pop some milk in as well, just a little splash. About 40 millilitres. And just give it all a whisk. Just going to pop in some salt and some pepper as well. I like quite a lot of pepper. Lovely. And I'll just pop it in. Hands a bit hot. And I'm just going to pop in 20 grams of cheese as well. Lovely. And I'm just going to pop about 30 grams of cheese in as well. And we'll just cut up some cucumber to go on the side.
Oh look, the omelette's just as burnt out as me!
Get her on the bowl, on the plate. Lovely. Get these on the side. Delicious. Bit of salt and pepper on them. And, of course, the eggs are not complete without a bit of honey. Let's get some honey on there. Yum. Delicious. And there it is, my lunch. Lovely. Now let's watch a bit of YouTube.
And I'm actually watching people come in and out of M&S right now, and it is so busy.
Yeah, let's give Jess a watch.
Right, to be honest, I'm feeling quite knackered now. So I'm gonna run myself a bath and open the Hagrid salon. I've got a brand new Tangle teaser. This is gonna get full of hair. Like, it's gonna get so full. And I usually just start at the bottom. And I'll be back in 5 hours. that's the other side done. And to be fair, the brush isn't too bad. Like, there's actually not that much that I was expecting. Lovely. Now, I would normally use the Nature Spell rosemary oil on my like roots and things and use this bottle, but I have completely ran out and I need to get some. I'm just gonna wash my hair without it and things, just give it a right good scrubby dub dub, and yeah, let's go make the bubble bath with extra bubbles. Oh, I literally don't have any bubble bath either. Oh my god. I didn't think this self-care day through. I might just shove a load of this in. They'll do the same thing, right? I've got loads of bath bombs. Just like bubble bath. Must have used it all. Right, let's just get all of this in. Well, not all of it, but the bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles. Do you know what? I've had a hard week. Let's just shove it all in. I love the smell of this one. It's the frosted cranberry from Superdrug's range. So nice. So I've got quite a few bath bombs. I'm in no short supply of bath bombs. My friend Laura bought me these lovely ones for Christmas. I think I might use, I can't remember what these ones are. Might just use these ones first. Oh my god. Which one are you? Oh yeah, Squidwards. I actually can't remember when I got this one. Let's use Squidward. It seems appropriate, right? It smells very nice. Off you pop, Squid. Lovely. Would it be crazy to use two? Nah. Four for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. Nice. Right, I'm going to leave that to do its thing, and I'm going to go get some bath snacks and bath drinks. Popcorn. Yum. Dr. Pepper Zero, cherry flavoured. Yum. Extra bubbles, beverage, and snacks.
Both of our gardens, and it's honestly so embarrassing. Like, compared to Sarah in their garden every single day. So on my hand, it's blocking all the light into my kitchen and my bathroom, and I can't sit on my outdoor frozen furniture on Facebook Marketplace and trying to tackle the garden. I'm honestly dreading it. I just hope
That was so nice. Like, so nice. And do you know what? It always just makes me think when I have a bath about the fact that, well, one, our old flat didn't have a bath in it. It was literally the size of like a locker. We just had the shower, and then like the other side was the toilet, and it's so nice to have a bath, and it's so nice to fill the bath up like all the way. Since losing weight, that is one of the best non-scale victories that I've experienced, and yeah, I never want to take that for granted, because when I think back to, you know, me from like 4 or 5 years ago, like she didn't have them opportunities like to do that. So it's the little things on the weight loss journey that are so amazing, and they mean so much more than just like the number on the scale and things. Like the fact of having a life with less restriction is amazing, and like I never want to forget that. I always want to be grateful and remind myself that I can now do them things, and it's really lovely. And yeah, so baths are cool. Like, baths are really cool. I'm not going to bother doing my curly hair for this week. I'm just going to put in I have this Redken Frizz Dismiss heat protectant, so I'm just going to pop that in, and then I'm just going to blow dry my hair with the, I don't even know what it's called, the hot air brush, and just going to let my hair
just be straightish this week. And it'd be nice to just, it's so lovely when like I could just like put my hands through it. I can't do that when it's curly. I just have to like pull it apart like this, you know, and things. And it always gets tangled every single week, no matter how much I look after it. I also put in this Redken Extreme Anti-Snap, it's called, and it's so lovely. I love both of these on my hair. I've been using them now for a few good years, and I think I've only ever bought 2 bottles of them each. They last so long. But yeah, they've been amazing for my hair. I've been trying to grow out my hair for years and years, so it's finally been getting long, and the condition of it is just so much better than it used to be. I used to dye my hair all these sorts of crazy colours. I've been every colour under the rainbow basically, and it was damaged to hell. So yeah, it's nice that it actually has some strength and some life in it. Right, let's go. And now for the magic weapon. Ta-da! Oh, it just goes so lovely and silky smooth with that hot air brush. Absolutely love it. It is the Mark Hill hot hairbrush, if anybody wants to give that a go. It's amazing for thick hair and things. So good. I absolutely love it. Just needed a right good old scrub-a-dub-dub. Do you know what I mean? You know when your head's all crusty and dusty. Oh, it feels so nice and smooth now. Lovely. It's amazing just what a nice shower and things can do to make you feel better. Let's get in some jammies. God damn it, I forgot about you. Right, gym jams on, and now I just need to do the beds, so let's go get it. Oh, lovely and clean and smelling lovely. Fab. Can't wait to put our lights up either side there, and then the Valaris print. It's gonna look so lovely. I'm just gonna spray it with this eucalyptus pillow and room mist. Oh, stress-free week, please. I couldn't be arsed cooking, so Darius just cooked me some hot dog and chips. Oh yeah, he cooked me 2 hot dogs. God, this hot. This chip is hot. I'm just gonna eat me hot dog and chips and look for something to watch. I need some more like good series to watch. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know. Whilst I'm eating my dins, I thought we could open these together. Dari got me a couple of these blind date with the books from Taking Nights, and I'd bought one when I'd gone in as well. So I thought, do you know what, let's open them together. So we've got Blind Date with a Book, Summer Romance. Let's see. Chasing the Italian Dream. Never heard of it. It's from Penguin. Oh, A Lawyer in Wales. Fair enough. Lucia has worked hard as a lawyer in Wales, aiming for a big promotion she hopes will shortly come her way, finally taking a well-earned break at her grandparents' house in southern Italy. The sunshine, lemon trees and her nonna's mouth-watering cookies made her instantly feel at home. But she's shocked to learn that her grandfather is returning from her beloved family pizzeria and will need to sell. Lucia can't bear the thought of the place changing hands, especially when she discovers her not quite ex-husband, oh god, I can't pronounce it. Giacomo? Oh god, I've absolutely butchered that, haven't I? Gia wants to take it over. Actually, it sounds quite nice, really. Might give that a go in the summer. Might be a nice little beach read. So, next one we've got, this is a romance / fantasy. Let's see. What's this? Ooh. Hey, she's called Melanie. That's my name. Could it be magic? All it takes is a bolt from the blue to change your life forever. Ooh. When Jessica Taylor finds herself in the middle of a thunderstorm whilst walking her dog, she is struck by 2 things, the sight of a handsome stranger and the bolt of lightning. The next thing she knows, she's waking up in a hospital bed, but in someone else's body. Ooh, that sounds quite good. Split between her old life and that of Lauren Richardson, wife and mother of 4 young children, Jessica must grapple with temper tantrums and marriage misshapes, whilst desperately trying to get back to Frankie the terrier and a blossoming relationship. But as she learns more about the woman in whose designer shoes she now stands, she begins to discover new things about herself too. Will Jessica get back to the life as she knows it, or will she even want to? Ooh, so it's like Freaky Friday. That sounds quite good. Nice. Again, like these types of books, I feel like they all would be good, like reading to go on holiday. Oh, I've actually got this one. This is a romance / comedy, and this is on my TBR pile already. My roommate is a vampire. So I bought the newer one that came out, the sequel to this as well. So I might give this to somebody. But yeah, that was a lovely little selection. They actually sound quite nice. Like, that sounds like a nice little beach palette cleanser kind of book. And this one just sounds quite cool. It says Freaky Friday meets Beth O'Leary's The Switch in this magical story about love, family and new beginnings that fans of Erin Sterling will fall head over heels for. sounds quite good. Maybe that'll be good for like an October sort of read as well. Ooh, lovely. I am so stuffed. I don't want ice cream tonight. I think we'll save the ice cream for tomorrow to give it a go, because it means me getting up and it means me setting up the ninja machine tonight. I can't be arsed now. It is like 7:30. And yeah, I've lost all energy now. The hot dogs have killed me off. Right, so I'm going to spend the rest of the night reading. I'm going to get back to Cassian and Nesta in the House of Wind. I'm currently on chapter 23, so we'll see what else is in store for the rest of this book. And I just want to say a huge thank you for joining me today. And I hope you've been able to get something out of it and been able to reset yourself and maybe slow down and take some mental clarity and just find a bit of peace for yourself in all the business that we all face. I know I definitely feel refreshed. I definitely feel just ready for the week ahead. And do you know what? I am so happy because I have not cried today. So for the first time in 6 days, I have not cried. So it's been exactly what I needed. And I think sometimes you just need to do those self-care bits and just take yourself away from all of those sort of negative thoughts that can just be ruminating in your head and things. So yeah, do something different, distract yourself, break the cycle and get yourself ready for a brand new week, because that's the only way that you can move forward and things. And I'm ready to move forward now, and I feel like my cup has been filled. So yeah, ready for a brand new week, and yeah, just feeling better, feeling positive, and glad that I took the time to just acknowledge my feelings and to just wallow and things. And like I said, sometimes you just need it. Sometimes you just need that time to just wallow and feel sad, and it's okay. It's okay to feel sad and things. So yeah, yeah, thanks so much guys for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Okay, that bye was not the bye of someone who's just had a complete reset and mental clarity day, was it? So let's go again. Bye.